Hello everyone, this is Saber.
Hello, Thrall.
Back with more
Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And this episode is post-commentated.
It's because I messed up my audio yet again.
This is going to become a running thing with this episode, with this series, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to remind me to test the audio first before we do anything.
Yeah, and this is also being post-commentated way after we actually recorded this set of episodes. All the way up to when we defeat the creature, I think?
Yeah, the creature was the last boss that we defeated.
So this is
this is
being recorded from like 4 or 5 episodes in advance.
In the future.
In the future. So in the last episode, we had just gotten to the inverted castle.
And this is me exploring the reverse castle keep.
Yes.
And there's a warp point that I neglect to get here.
Yeah, you'll probably see us leave this area without getting the warp point in this area, and this will lead to some hilarity later down the line that I'm not going to spoil.
How did I miss the warp point, actually?
I don't know. Now, that was me playing in this episode.
Oh, that was you playing? All right.
This was me playing in this episode. So
I did the map last time when we got here. Okay.
Yeah, so that was me who messed it up.
Oh, that's right, because you do fun stuff and
Oh, yeah, these enemies are annoying. Forgot about them.
Yeah. Good thing the Sword Brothers helps you.
Yeah, really. I'm like trying to attack them and it's just not working. You think you can do these things, but you just can't, Nemo.
Nope. I'm
deliberating on how to attack those things without getting cursed.
I mean, it's hard when you're in a claustrophobic area like that.
Yeah, it can be a bit hard.
Also, can we just talk about why the tombstones aren't on the floor?
Why is that?
Because I don't know, they're like we're walking on the ceiling.
Oh,
why?
Okay.
I just want the enemies to be somewhat inverted too.
I thought you were saying that you knew why they weren't on the floor.
No, I'm just saying like that'll make it funnier because then they're bouncing up above us.
Yeah, it would, but they don't.
It makes me sad. They could have done a lot of really weird things with the inverted castle.
They could have, and they did in some places, but didn't in others.
Yes, like actually earlier before we started doing this, I talked about how it would be cool if we had a reverse merchant. What were you doing here?
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, I think
I was pointing out the thing that the CD was still not flipped. Oh, I hate these enemies.
Oh yeah, the balloons. No, I think you're trying to input a special attack command for the Holy Rod. I know it has one.
It does?
Yeah. It's very subtle. It's kind of hard to notice.
I actually never noticed.
But so before we did this, I was talking about how some of the things would be cool to like be inverted and weird.
Didn't you literally just say that?
Yes, but what I didn't say was like how it would be funny to have the merchant just sitting there on the floor.
On the ceiling?
Yeah, on the ceiling / floor, and then like it'd be cool if we had like special reverse library cards to go there.
Yeah, but unfortunately we don't, because there's only one librarian. And he's in the long library in the main castle.
Mm-hmm. Did you avoid the... Wasn't that the trap when you said that you wanted to avoid that?
I don't remember. I would be able to tell you, but the music is drowning out our voices in this episode, hence why...
Yeah, that's what we're doing this. We actually didn't... This is one of the only episodes that we actually didn't watch today. So... Yeah.
We're going in about it blind as...
Mm-hmm. Huh.
We were just... As we were going through this, I think... Well, Poison isn't really... Oh yeah, we were getting ready to fight Medusa. That's what was going on here.
Mm-hmm. And I did say that she's easy, but...
I had trouble with her regardless.
Yes, you did.
As you can see in this footage.
What you're supposed to do is... like stand almost directly in front of her and crouch, and then she just continuously backs up and she dies.
And I don't seem to realize that in this episode because I keep getting petrified.
Yeah, turn to stone.
Yeah, he has to keep making that joke. All because of the one from
Limit of Innocence. I do like that boss, by the way.
Which that version doesn't look anything like this version.
No,
it's just a floating head.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she does have a body, but, like, she kind of separates from it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, this is relevant now.
There you go.
It wasn't relevant when Yeah, that's where I started actually doing it. This is relevant now and not relevant when I was actually recorded this, because we recorded this several months earlier. We, a couple days ago, just saw the announcement for Smash Bros. Simon Belmont and Richter Belmont as playable characters.
And I'm excited.
Yes, we're both really excited.
Because I'm a big fan of Castlevania.
And Smash Bros.
Yeah.
And
Now,
Medusa is one of the monsters that shows up in the castle level.
Now, as annoying as she's being to you, at least she's not damaging you very much, so there's that.
Yeah. There we go. Now she's like, we got her trapped in a corner, and there we go. Once we actually got the pattern down, then it starts being easy.
Yeah, most of the bosses in this in the Inverted Castle are fairly easy, except for like a couple.
We now possess Dracula's heart. I think I make that joke earlier.
I think you did too. But I'm wearing my Heartless shirt. I don't have a heart. Can I have yours?
Oh my god. No, we make that joke earlier too. Later.
Earlier. We're time traveling.
Exactly. Time travel tense.
How long did you hold the stopwatch for?
I don't know. I lost track of time. Oh no.
Hang on, are you backtracking here? Oh yeah, to get the room?
I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing in this part. We probably should have watched this episode, but going in blind is kind of funnier just to seeing like, what the hell am I doing?
Right. Yeah, I think you wanted to get this room and then double back.
Oh yeah, it was the same point. That's what it was. Oh yeah, I did it again. I think I mentioned in a later episode that I keep wanting to press down to do that because it's upside down. And you see me duck right before I went into that.
You know, now that I think about it, I think I might have told you that was a save point and for you to not get it yet.
I don't know why you would not tell me. Why you told me not to go there?
Because like I don't know, you weren't very damaged going here, so I'm like, it's Medusa, you'll be fine.
Yeah, mistakes were almost made. So it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
No, it gets worse later though.
Yeah, I was lucky, really. Lucky that I have someone who knows what they're actually doing, as opposed to me, who's a dumbass. At least when it comes to this game.
I'm glad that I have experience with these games.
Indeed. So now we're just mystic through this passageway.
We're going to be doing that a lot.
Yeah, get used to seeing this a lot. There's a lot of that in the upcoming episodes.
It's because things get dangerous. Interesting and dangerous.
Dangerous, like Darkwing Duck. And that will also be relevant later. Let's get dangerous, like Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
Oh man, those enemies, those Black Panthers, they remind me of a monster from Devil May Cry.
Don't even talk about that monster. No.
I think I mentioned that in an earlier episode, really earlier this time, because it was in an episode we uploaded. But yeah, those Shadow Panther things from Devil May Cry 1 that I couldn't beat, and I thought they were a boss because they were so hard.
They're a boss enemy at the time, but like...
They become regular enemies.
Yeah, you get to fight like 3 of them later.
I think I was fighting like 2 of them.
They're not fun to fight.
They're not fun to fight.
I can't tell you.
They made me rage quit that game.
I can't tell you how many times I died against that fight.
Right after you get chased down the hallway by Phantom.
I didn't chase you.
Or, what? I think it was... No, is it Nightmare? I don't remember the name of the boss.
No. The giant spider's name is Phantom. I'm just making a joke.
Okay. Yeah, you get chased down the hallway by Phantom, and then you go into the side, like, the courtyard hall outside, and then there's, like, 2 of those things that ambush you.
Yep. I need to actually revisit the first game.
You puny, pathetic thing.
Let's go back to Castlevania, though. This isn't Devil May Cry.
Yeah, anyway.
This game isn't ball-bustingly hard. It's quite the opposite.
It's actually stupidly easy, and it will get even easier as we play through it. Though, funny we say that, one of the bosses coming up kicks my rear end. We can't wait for you to see that.
Oh boy, here come the snipers.
Snipers of Goth, yes. And we figure out why in a later episode.
The very next one.
The very next one.
It'd be like looking into things about the enemies.
Yes. And we're not going to spoil it for you yet. So if you are curious, you will want to see the next episode. Oh yeah, the reverse this room. I don't remember what's in here.
I don't either. But I know for damn sure it's not a ring.
And I go out of my way to break every single spike because I have to. Because I have a problem. I've lost control of my life. Breaking spikes in mist form, because that makes sense.
Lots of things don't make sense in this game, like the damn castle. And this!
So
Just
breaking spikes with your head after you're wearing like special armor that is designed to break spikes.
Yeah, I mean the game only
Just the entire inverted castle.
Oh, I guess it's a cloak.
The Twilight Cloak.
The good one.
A really good one. Let's see here. It has better constitution than my regular thing, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's it.
But it's still. I think that's actually might be the cloak that Alucard started with.
Yeah, Alucard starts with the Twilight Cloak. It's the one that glows like that.
Yeah.
And the one that death steals from you.
Mm-hmm. So he must have stole it from me and put it in this room.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing in here. I'm just like standing by the wall.
I think you made some kind of joke about looking outside and seeing how things look. I don't know.
I might have done that.
What actually I'll need to do
is... yeah. I think I was telling you about there was some kind of thing I was doing where it's a faster way to travel, like a speedrunning tactic.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what you're explaining to me, and that's something that we started doing.
Yeah, we were like trying to goof around and do that a little bit.
There's a quick way to do it by canceling the shield holding animation, but we don't do any of that.
Yeah, you do it by like...
You accidentally do a kick.
I didn't know. Oh, that was me discovering you could do a kick, I think.
Yeah, to be fair, it doesn't really come up.
It really doesn't. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, you do that speedrunning thing by mashing the shield button and the backdash button
at the same time, right?
One after the other, really, really fast.
Okay, so it's like almost.
So the backdash cancels the shield animation. No, the shield cancels the backdash animation.
So you can rapidly input it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. The dropkick thing doesn't really become relevant until like Aria of Sorrow, where there's a neat trick that you can do with the Medusa soul or something. Because apparently, for some reason, how much damage the kick does in the game is
I used to
related.
Be a vampire like you, but then I took an arrow in the knee.
But the kick's damage is related to how much hang time you have, and the Medusa soul lets you stall in the air indefinitely. So there's that.
I see. Lag. That's another thing you need to get used to, by the way. Because we're misting past so many enemies spawn, and they start lagging the game. Especially if they're annoying ones like this. Meet the imp. Their whole shtick is that they grab you and make you do that. Which is...
See, you're fuming.
You're stuck there and attacking repeatedly.
Yeah.
Which makes you vulnerable to other attacks.
Yeah, you even asked me what Alucard was doing when the imps got a hold of him.
I forgot at the time. King's Stone. I don't remember what that does.
Do you pull up the menu? Did you even notice that you got it?
I'm not entirely sure that I noticed I got it. But King's Stone. That sounds like a gem of some kind.
Maybe it is.
Those imps, man.
I think by this point I tell you to just miss past all of them and just stop trying to kill them.
I was like getting upset. You can see me just trying to kill them. There's got to be at some point where I just decide screw it and just miss past these guys.
But no, I think that you just really wanted them out of the way so you could feel better about like.
Oh, I think I double back because remember I had to turn a brilliant mail. I don't remember.
Now you pull out the menu.
Yeah, but I don't notice the.
I know you didn't notice the King's Stone.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that once we start playing. The walk armor's still better than the brilliant mail.
I guess we use the axe frequently enough to actually
warrant using the shield, this brilliant mail, but
we don't know how much of an increase that gives us.
Oh yeah, I remember the other reason why what I call it, why imps are annoying. They dodge your attacks.
Oh yeah, they can do that.
Yeah.
And here I'm just telling you where to go.
Yeah, you just see me double back now. What am I looking for now?
I don't know. It can't be... Oh, wait. Yeah, I know it can't be the Kingstone because that's something else.
Why am I healing? I have a lot of health.
Oh, I think it's because they mold you too hard, and you're like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah. The stupid part is I think there's a healing area like right there.
I think so too, and that.
Yeah.
That's just gonna be really insulting. I used 2 potions. Oh, there's a save point right there.
I mean, there might be. I don't remember.
Neither do I. I wish we would have watched it, but I don't want to hear the music droning over our voices.
Yeah, that was really obnoxious.
And that'll take us to the reverse Coliseum.
Uh-huh. And we'll deal with that in a future episode, too.
Mm-hmm. I think you asked me if you wanted to go in there, but I'm like, I'll do it.
Oh, I remember what happened. I went in there to check where it was, and then I doubled back, turned around, and all the really awful enemies spawned again. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. That seems like something I would do.
Yes, it does. Oh wait, no, this is Aurochs' quarters, isn't it?
No, this is the Marble Gallery. Wait, no, is this?
It looks like Aurochs' quarters. Yeah, it's Aurochs' quarters.
And there's Cthulhu. Cthulhu.
Want to talk about the mix-up that we just discovered earlier?
Oh yeah. At some point, we mentioned that the Malachi and Cthulhu enemies had their names switched. I looked into this. It's actually not true. Oh, those enemies are weird.
Yes, they are.
But yeah, anyway, the enemies called Malachi, the Cthulhu-looking enemies, are called evil in Japan. Just evil. And then these enemies, which are called Cthulhu, are called like demon in Japan.
So I don't know what happened there.
And then the really stupid thing is they never fixed their mistake. In the Cthulhu-looking enemies are called Malachi, even in later games in the series like Dawn of Sorrow.
Yep, what became an accident became a business practice.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah, those flying zombies are some of the strangest enemies in this game.
They also make really weird noises when you kill them. They're like, Dah!
But we can't hear that because the sound decided to screw up. Thank you, game.
Yeah. And now it's kind of coming back to me because the part that I continue isn't here, so it's time to quit soon, I think.
Well, because once we pull up the menu, it's like we got about a minute. So, yeah, Karasumen show up as regular enemies.
Bosses are going to start doing that.
Yeah, but the Karasumen are the first ones to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the Karasumen, the werewolf, and the Minotaur.
Yeah, they show up.
But yeah. The really stupid thing is, you know what the reverse Aurochs' quarters is called?
What's it called?
It's called Deathwing's Lair. Which...
But Acmo Dance here, what is that? I don't understand.
It's called Deathwing's Lair. I'm guessing because of the Karasumen.
That would make sense.
But I think that they should have called a different world Deathwing's Lair. The Darkwing Bat's house. Anyway.
So this has been Phantom Saber.
And all hail Thrall.
Bringing you this post-commentary for Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Bye!
Bye-bye. We'll see you guys in an actual commentated episode next time.